Yeah, good morning, everyone. So we saw some bounce back in the US market yesterday, though futures are flattish and even Asian markets are more or less giving positive signals. Though Japanese market is in negative, but other markets are giving positive signals. Even commodity markets are also stable to improving. Iron ore and steel both are up by around 3% and 2% respectively. And even oil, which came off sharply, has shown some reversal and is up by around $0.5. But in India, key things which will be driving the market today will be RBI meeting. So we had seen that the RBI had earlier taken some stand to tighten the liquidity or tighten the lending norms, wherein it has last in between the meeting has increased the CAR, that is capital adequacy ratios for some type of loans, mainly unsecured loans. So need to watch how the stand will be in the coming meeting. Last time RBI has also said that they will be purchasing bond from the market to reduce the liquidity. The liquidity is very tight and in deficit right now, and as such, RBI has not come up with any bond buying program in between. But how it says now will be important. I think they will continue to keep the stand like they can buy bond from the market as inflation expectations in the near terms are a bit higher, mainly because of increase in food prices, that is onion and tomato. So that will result into higher inflation numbers in the near month, that is 1 or 2 months, but thereafter it will cool off. So that RBI will keep open eye for that. On the other hand, oil is coming off, and that can have some positive leeway for the RBI also. So, in all, seems need to watch carefully this meeting because if RBI take any step, then can have some impact on the market. Apart from that, otherwise the market seems a bit positive. Now, I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Thank you, sir. Very good morning, all of you. So we have seen a very good rally in Nifty from 20,000 level onwards, and we have reached all the way to 20,960. But from the last 2 days, we are seeing a sideways move in yesterday's session also, though it was a downfall in the first initial minutes, but then it was a morely sideways in yesterday's trading session. Currently, as we are taking the cues from the global markets, we are expecting a flattish opening, and we are seeing a positive move towards the day. That again, the RBI meeting will have an impact, so we'll have to look out for that as well. The immediate resistance for Nifty is currently placed at 20,970. Once that is broken, then we can expect a level up to 21,040 to 21,100 levels. Whereas the downside support lies at 20,840, followed by 20,750. Moving on to Bank Nifty has been showing the similar move as compared to Nifty. There's a positive average crossover in Bank Nifty. The immediate resistance for Bank Nifty is currently placed at 47,250. Once that is broken closing level, we can expect an up move towards 47,450 to 47,600 in the coming week. Whereas the downside support lies at 46,730, followed by 46,450. The not moving out of financial Nifty, it closed around 21,000 levels. The immediate resistance for financial Nifty is placed at 21,100, followed by 21,170, whereas the support is 20,940, followed by 20,840. If we talk about stocks, GAIL is looking good at current levels. It has formed a good pennant pattern formation, and it has closed above 142, which was the breakout level. So we feel GAIL can do well for a target of 150 by keeping a strict stop loss of 138.50. We have already initiated a buy call on this. Even the pharma stocks are doing well. Glenmark can be added for a target of 842 by keeping a stop loss of 802. So that's all from our side. I request the derivatives team to take the call.
Yeah, thank you, Ayush. On the derivative front, as I said yesterday, expected a little more fall, but that did not come. But the data has changed a little. The VIX has drastically decreased from the highs of 13 and a half, in fact 14 levels. It has come down to 12 and a half, which is a little relief. PCR also from 1.3 odd has come down to 1.1415 odd levels, which is again good. And we are seeing some base building again, which was missing around that 21,000, 2,900 and 2,800 levels for puts, which is very important. And in terms of calls, 21,000 calls still has the highest open interest built up, but it is seeing liquidation, which is again a good sign, which was not happening up till tomorrow. So the data has changed from slightly negative to positive now. And once we break above this 21,000 levels, we will see some buying coming in again. Probably, which can take Nifty even higher up to the 21,500 levels as well, because there's no real open interest built up in between 21,000 to 21,500 levels. Highest put base has also changed from 20,000 odd to 21,000 odd. So that is also a positive. So all in all, continue to hold longs with stop losses. Your stop loss now for longs should be around the 20,880 levels in terms of future. From the stock specific front, even yesterday we saw that banks moved up, and we continue to remain very positive on the banks. You will see further buying in banks coming in from current levels, and banks will be the ones which will take a pole position. So the likes of SBI, HDFC Bank, Kotak Bank, ICICI Bank, these will lead, and it should be a broad-based rally in terms of PSUs and private banks both participating. So yeah, that is where one should be buying at this point of time. So yeah, that's it from my side. Like to ask the fundamental team to take over, please.
Good morning. Titagarh Rail has launched a QIP issue to raise up to 700 crores against a current market cap is around 12,000 crores, and floor price will be 976 rupees. So we think that because the dilution is happening at such a high valuation, then it should be positive for the shareholders. So this is positive. And there is another news on Five-Star Business Finance, where private equity firms TPG, Matrix Partners, and Sequoia are anticipated to sell up to 8.8% stake in the company through block deal today. The deal is likely to raise up to almost 1,900 crores. And the floor price for the deal has been set at 730 per share, which is around 3.5% discount to yesterday's closing price of 756 rupees. So this will be sentimentally negative for Five-Star Business Finance. Even after this stake sale, total four private equity firms will be holding around 19% stake in the company, which can put pressure in future again. So this is negative for Five-Star Business Finance. Thank you.
Yeah. Apart from this, IRB has announced monthly toll collection numbers. Apparently, it looks 19.4% year-on-year growth and down by around 2.4% month-on-month. But if we exclude one of the expressway which has been added in the year, that is IRB Golconda Express, then year-on-year growth comes to 4.2%. That is like-to-like growth is 4.2% and month-on-month decline of 1.9%. So overall seems neutral for IRB Infra. Then Goldman Sachs, GlaxoSmithKline Pharma has seen some changes recently in their management, and thereafter a lot of step being taken for the revival of the company. And as a part of that, they had come up with VRS program, which got completed in short time, and they had spent around 157 crores for VRS, and also they are expanding omni channels to reach out to higher number of doctors and all. So that can act as positive for GlaxoSmithKline in a longer run. Apart from this, today we had seen sharp increase in iron ore and steel prices in international market, but in domestic market up till now, iron ore prices or pellet prices are stable, whereas steel prices, which was somewhere at around 61, 62,000, came off to 57,000 and shown marginal increase of 58,000. But if we talk about iron ore, the prices in local market may be stable, and specifically coking coal prices as compared to last quarter, that is Q2, spot prices are up by almost around $60. So that will, and against that, the prices are a bit lower. So overall profitability of steel company in current scenario will be lower. But looking at the increasing prices of iron ore in international market and higher coking coal prices, there is a high probability that the domestic steel prices can also increase in coming period as the demand revive. There was a lull in the demand in festival seasons, but quite possible in October, November, the demand for the steel can revive and that can push up the prices in the coming period. So if that happens, then that will act as a positive for steel companies. Now I'll request commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. We are expecting a pullback in across commodities, and one can initiate buy in gold and buy around 60 to 400 and keep a stop loss of 60 to 200. On upside, we are eyeing for 60 to 700 to 800 levels. Silver also one can initiate a buy around 74 200 with a stop loss of 73 500. Prices are expected to test 75 500, 75 800 on upside, whereby again some profit taking is advisable. In crude oil, we are expecting a pullback and prices are likely to test 5950 6,000 on upside. So buy on dips with a stop loss of 5750 is recommended. Natural gas also we are expecting prices to hold the support of 205. So yesterday it made a low around 207 levels and recovered from there. So we are expecting a pullback till 225 to 30 again and buy around 212 with a stop loss of 205 levels. In metals, copper prices can test 718 to 19 levels, whereby some cautious is advisable as some profit taking may lead to prices correcting till 712 to 10 levels. And in zinc also, prices are expected to consolidate from 221 to 217. So 217, as long as it is holding, then one can expect the upside movement. So cautious is likely below 217 on closing basis. That's it from me. I'll ask Utkarsh to take the call forward.
Thank you, sir. Very good morning, all of you. For today's trading session in USD INR, we are expecting some sideways momentum within a range of 83.83 on the higher side and the lower side 83.30 levels. If prices breaks the level of 83.30 1.29 levels. Then further we see some more selling pressure for the target of 83.18 and 83.10 levels. And on the IR side, if prices breaks the level of 83.46 levels, then we see some further upside till 83.50 to 83.52 levels. In in Euro INR, one can initiate a long positions in the range of 90 to 89.90 levels with a stop loss of 89.74 for the target of 90.25 and 90.42 levels. In JPY INR, one can initiate a long positions around 57.88 levels with a stop loss of 57.47 for the target of 58.50 and 58.75 levels. In GBP INR, if prices breaks the level of 105.15 level, so one can initiate a long positions with a strict stop loss of 104.90 for the target of 105.45 and 105.62 levels. Thank you.